In this video, I'm going to talk about how to stop holding yourself back. And the last point is going to be one of the most important points because that's the point where most people fail. Before we get started, I want you to know if you're watching this video and you're thinking about doing something that is greater than where you are right now, I want you to know that you can do it. And it's very important for me to share this information to empower you because there was a point in my life that I was searching for hope and inspiration, and most importantly, someone who was believing in me because I didn't have that growing up. And because I didn't have that, that's where I felt very stuck. That's why I didn't feel like I could speak up for myself. And that's why I used to be that person that was hiding behind the corner. I was so scared to even raise my hand. But all of that changed with a lot of work, which I'm about to break down. So, just a little bit about me first. So, the first thing I want to highlight on how to stop holding yourself back is building your confidence. The first simplest thing you could do is by celebrating the incremental win. So when you start with the small wins, it creates confidence. It gives you momentum. You can celebrate every little process of your growth. And it also gives you a growth mindset, allowing you to see what you can be doing. You achieve those small incremental wins by setting small incremental goals. So, a great example, when I decided to start this YouTube channel and really put my energy in here and create content, I started to celebrate the small incremental wins. For example, my 1-year-old baby, the first day he went into daycare, I went to work. I spent a week doing research. YouTube is a whole other beast that I have no idea where to start, but that was a win because I did it. Then I figured, all right, let me create my first content. What is authentic to me? I created my first video. That was another win. I start to celebrate all these little wins. And then I hit another milestone. People are actually watching my video. I'm celebrating the 1 view that I have, the 5 view I have, or the 10 view I have, and then the 100 view I have. I'm not comparing myself saying, well, this video has 1 million views. It doesn't matter because my goal in my life is every single person that I am able to impact, the value that I'm able to bring to lift them up. Why is it so important to me? Because I believe that is my purpose. I believe everything that I have walked in my life, growing up in a society which is Taiwan, being very judged, that I was not capable of doing many things because my grades were not great, surviving childhood trauma, sexual assault, being who I am today. Life happened for me and not to me. So that's how I turn my pain into art. And that's why it's important for me to know that the message I'm spreading, I'm doing something meaningful because God had put me through all that. And for me to grow, to create my purpose. So by celebrating every little step along the way is building my confidence. It's building my momentum. And when I'm in the space of growth mindset, just doing a little bit better every single time, improving 1% every single day, learning things, I am able to persist. Every single time when I make that little move, when I do a little bit better, it's a win for me. My confidence starts to rise, which lead me to the next point. You gotta break through those fear. Fear usually comes in because there is an uncertainty. You've never done it before. And most people, they get paralyzed when they're in fear. I used to be that way because I had the fear of rejection. But here's a little trick for you. Turn that energy of fear into excitement. Your body responds to fear and excitement the same way. The heartbeat goes up, the adrenaline, I can't pronounce that word right now. Your heartbeat goes up, your adrenaline goes up. So a mindset hack that I use before, when I look into fear, I freeze. I don't want to do anything. But now I see it as a growth opportunity. I'm excited about it because I know when I could beat that fear, when I can shift that fear, I'm actually doing something brand spanking new and I am growing. Another way to do it is push into fear. Expose yourself to it. The more you push yourself into it, the less your body's gonna respond to fear. And it's become normal, it's gonna become easy. A great example is me making this video and talking to you guys on camera. In the past, there's no way I would do it. I would even look at myself in the mirror. But today, I just try and I do it and I act on it. And the more I do it, the more I'm not afraid. And in fact, my new favorite thing, I love getting to the uncomfortable. If I'm scared of something, that's what I'm going to do. So pushing through it. And I totally get it. You might still feel a blockage because I know I've definitely been there too. Then ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? For me, when I decided to make this YouTube channel, what's the worst that could happen? No one's gonna watch it. Great, but I'm still making good content. I'm still improving myself. My personal growth is still going. What's the best case scenario? Maybe 1 million people or more than that is going to be able to watch my content. And not only that, I'm really able to help them. And that is my calling. That is what I'm doing. Now we come to the last step, which is one of the most important steps. This is where most people fail because they don't execute. So just a quick recap, we talked about how to build your confidence. We also talked about how to break through your fear. And now we're going to talk about you showing up for yourself and being committed. So creating a system and a structure for yourself so you can show up for yourself every day. Commit to yourself. Give yourself a command and follow it. This is for you and this is for no one else. Do it imperfectly. When I first started my YouTube channel, and really I just started it. Today is September 25th. I started this, I think September 2nd or 3rd. When I say I started it, it wasn't even posting my first video. It was moving things into action. I'm still using my phone. I'm still figuring out. I'm still putting a system. Nothing is perfect, but I'm refining it every single day. So know that it's not gonna be perfect. And you create what the definition of perfect is. So take those messy actions, keep moving forward, celebrate those small wins, build those confidence, shift your whole belief in what fear means, create excitement into it, make it into a fun challenge for yourself so you're growing. And in the next series, I am going to do a 5-part mini series on 5 things you need to know on how to raise your self-confidence. We are going to become. I'm going to see you there. Bye, guys.